One and
Hello and welcome to the Agro Riches podcast with me, Nanamo for you are Angie. And just as I promised, I have delivered. Remember at the end of 2023, I told you this year will be coming your way with back-to-back interesting, entertaining yet educative content. Yes, today we are introducing a new segment called Fruitful Insights. So in this segment, we'll be discussing health benefits of fruits and vegetables that we usually consume every day and see on our markets. And I have a very special guest with me to do that. And today, on that note, we'll be discussing two very distinct fruits that we know. You know the fruit Aluguntugui, right? And I don't know if you know black. In my childhood, I was enjoying a lot of that. So stay tuned, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome to the TIA's office. Come on in and let's embark on an exciting journey together. We are excited to develop the West African sub-region's agricultural sector with three key amazing services: the financial support, technical support, and offtake support. Join us as we showcase our diverse teams, share our values of network, and give you a sneak peek into the exciting projects we are working on.
do I look like $1,000,000?
Hello and welcome back to the Agro Riches podcast with me, Nanamo for you are Angie. And yes, in our quest to live a healthy life as we only live once, we've come your way with fruitful insights. In this segment, we'll be discussing the health benefits of fruits and vegetables that we consume every single day. And to do that, I have with me a very, very special guest. Yes, James, thank you so much for joining me here.
We meet again.
I know.
You're always looking good, though.
Thank you.
What's the secret?
Okay. When I'm broke, you know. Yeah, so that's my very, very good friend, James. James, how often do you consume fruits?
You see, I won't lie to your audience. And for your sake, I have a concoction at home.
Hey.
It's a mixture of dates, coconut, attache, some small ginger, something good. I know the boys watching understand what I mean. So it always keeps me fresh, keeps me strong. So I don't get tired. I always do anything I want to do. I go long miles. Like, I walk so long. I don't get tired. I mean, why is my
really
YOLO.
Great. So I, for one, I hardly consume fruits. And as I mentioned right now, as young people, we are all on a quest to live a healthy lifestyle and to live as long as we can. These days, you see a lot of young ones passing with illnesses that in the past were known to only affect aged people. Yet, you see young people with hepatitis, hypertension, and the likes. That is why Agro Riches has come your way with fruitful insights. So here we'll be giving you healthy lifestyle tips and insights to live healthy. So today we'll be discussing two very distinct fruits. Black, what we usually, the English name for black is German. Yes, so black or German or Indian blackberry is one of the fruits we'll be discussing today. Do you know German?
I know German, and I think it's the thing that does your teeth black.
Yes.
Exactly.
I guess that's how it earned its name, black. So yes, German is spelled Jamun. German is also known as Indian blackberry. In Ghana, it's popularly known in Ghana as black. It's basically a blackberry when you take it, as my colleague rightly said, it turns your teeth black.
And I believe the team would show it to them so they know what we are actually talking about.
And we'll also be discussing another black is not really popular. I hardly see it in town anymore. But the very popular one today is Aluguntugui.
Yes, that's my favorite.
Maybe
and you know the song, Medase. So
yeah,
that's what we'll be talking about. And the English name for that is sour sap.
Oh, okay. I wanted you to wait for someone to say it in the comment section.
If someone knows, I'll give them free money.
You've already mentioned it.
There's another name. So if you're able to, yes, in the comment section, if you're able to tell us the name, I have a free gift for you, just for you. And then when you were mentioning, you spoke about sicknesses that were supposed to be for the aged, but now young people. But it must also be noted that some of these sicknesses are hereditary, like hypertension and certain heart diseases, for instance.
Oh, hypertension is hereditary?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
So some of them come because of bloodlines. But all the same, it's to be noted that fruits help us towards actually have a better immune system and all of that. And I wanted to say it actually helps with our metabolism as well. With for those who do not know, eating oranges, mangoes, mango the way it is, so it actually helps with your digestive system. And
so that's one reason why I don't like mangoes.
Really?
Because I run it when I take mangoes. So let's give them a brief description of the fruit you are talking about. I've been mentioning black, but I'm sure perhaps some of our viewers have not been privy to the fruits. They don't know how it even looks like. So we'll project it on our screen so you know how it looks like. But black is basically a berry. It looks like a grape sort of, but this one has this, I don't know if I should say cylindrical or oval looking. It has the cylindrical looking shape. I don't know, there's this yellow fruit on the market.
I've seen that as well. It's kind of sour. When you eat it, gives you a thing.
Yes. That's how black. What am I calling it? Black. That's how the German fruit or Indian blackberry looks like, and it's squishy, and it's basically a berry, so it's squishy. So you peel off the skin. It has a very thin skin, like a tomato skin. You peel it and then you enjoy the fruit, and it has a seed. So I think when you suck on it, you are left with the fruit, which you
I like you to leave me at the part you said you do something on it, but
I'm not leaving you there. I'm taking you to the health benefits. The health benefits of this fruit. So this fruit, German, these days you don't see it on the markets. But James, when I was younger, we used to plug it when it's green. We don't wait for it to be black because some insects feed on it and then we don't get the fruit. And it goes on a very, very big tree, yes. So each trees are usually large. So when we used to plug it in its green or harvest it in its green state and bury it in ashes.
Hey.
I was a wild child, yes. And then it turns black. I had grown-ups like elderly siblings who actually taught me the thing, and then it turns black and we enjoy it. Yes, it's quite sweet. It's very sweet as compared to the yellow fruit we are talking about on the market. German fruit is relatively sweet. Can you tell them about Sasa?
Yeah, the Aluguntugui.
Green.
Right. Yeah, too good. And because it's known that way, it's the one name that I think everyone can really do some laugh about because of the song as well.
That came with it.
But soursop looks like an apple, but it's actually from the pear family.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, because we call it sweet apple for a very long time before I grew up. I went to school and learned that it was called soursop. We used to call it green apple, sweet apple at home. And what I liked about it is when you put it in the fridge, when you refrigerate it, Jesus, and you're enjoying it.
Pretty cold. Nice.
Yeah, it was really nice.
If your fridge is good, you get brain freeze. But I mean, it's actually green. It has a white inside with some fleshy fruits.
Yeah, it's very
and some small black seeds in there.
The seeds are pretty big. Yeah.
They are big?
They are big.
You're a bad girl. So, with some pretty small seeds and fleshy whites inside. Now, because of the nature of its fruit, sometimes when they are smaller, they tend to be a bit sour. But the larger ones, the bigger ones, they become very sweet.
And it has spikes. It has a lot of spikes on it. In case you don't know the fruit you are talking about, or it's not called Aluguntugui in your local dialect, you could Google what a soursop looks like. But basically, that's the best description I've heard. It has spikes, it has a fleshy inside, and it's green as well. Yeah.
Now, as you're speaking about the fruit, does it have any benefit? This black that you used to.
Oh yes. So when I was younger, I was enjoying black for what it is. Black. I liked plucking it and burying it in the ashes, and then after a couple of days, you go and check. So I have black. You check till the whole fruit is deep jet black, and it's ready to be enjoyed. But I just found out it has several benefits. And one that shocked me, or one that came as a shocker to me, was when I got to know it helps with oral hygiene. Sorry.
So
did you know that? Yes. For the longest time, if you have a bad mouth odor, a bad breath or whatever, and you want to deal with it organically when you're outside, you get yourself some graphic times. For the longest time, that's what I've known. But now I also know that the German fruit could also help with bad odor, because it helps fight bacteria and all that. Yes, so it also helps strengthen your gums as well.
I think I see why you like smiling.
So it's we have mouth ulcers that gives bad odor. Yes,
even blisters and all.
Yes, so if you are struggling with that, then the German fruit is for you. It helps with that. It also helps with hypertension as well.
Oh wow.
Yes, it helps with heart health. It helps strengthen your heart muscles and all that, and it also helps. One major benefit of the German fruit is that it helps fight diabetes. So when someone is diabetic, they are hardly able to enjoy fruits most of the time. Yes, most of the time they are hardly able to enjoy fruits because fruits contain sugar. But that's one good thing about the German fruits. Despite it being sweet, it really helps regulate blood sugar
levels in the body.
Yes, levels in the body. Yes, and it also helps with the urine. When you are diabetic, you can tell from your urine and all that. Yes, so when you consume a lot of German, it has properties that actually help you fight diabetes. So this fruit you can enjoy as a diabetic patient. Give us some benefits in the
Yeah. And before I even go into that, after sitting and thinking about this, I realized that Ghanaians actually benefit less from a lot of fruits because we sometimes just eat them per a taste preference, or today I found a mango seller somewhere, so I want to buy. We hardly make it something we want to be very intentional about. So we miss out on a lot of things. But talking of the soursop, the tree itself has benefits. The roots have benefits. The bark of the tree has benefits. The fruit has benefits. The leaves and the seeds as well. So you can imagine, all we do is we pick the fruits, we eat them. But you see, the leaves can be used for tea, and this tea helps with coughs. It helps with fever.
Asthma as well.
That's true. So you can see that if we would actually pay attention to the fruits and see how beneficial they are to us, we could actually get more from them than we actually do. And with the fruit itself, it helps. It has antioxidant capabilities as well. It helps with the immune system. And you can see that even with the seeds, even though there are studies that show that it's toxic, with the seed, when you smash it, it helps with lice. It kills lice in the hair. You mix it with some
water. The liquid can help you deal with lice. So my ladies, recently there was a lice infestation going on around town and all that. A lot of people were catching it. So yes, I pray to God you don't catch lice, because it's a very, very difficult thing to get rid of. But just in case you do, or you know a friend who gets infested with lice, they should find Aluguntugui seeds, probably mix it with water or something, and it helps. But they should be careful with the application because the seed is actually very toxic to us humans, and even if the liquid comes in contact with your eyes, you would suffer some serious irritation issues. Yes, so you should be very careful with that. Let's go for a quick break. We'll be back with more. Do stay with us. Hello and welcome back from the break. So if you just joined, this is the Agro Riches podcast with me, Nanamo Fuyua Enchi. And today I'm here with James. Yes. And we are discussing the benefits of sasap in German, also known as Indian blackberry.
And Aluguntugui, don't forget.
So the sasap is Aluguntugui, in case you missed it. How I said it together, I'm sure people thought it was like one thing. Yeah. So we are discussing the popular Aluguntugui and German fruit. Yes, so let me just touch a bit on more benefits of the German fruit. And if you just join, German is spelled Jamun, popularly known in Ghana to most people as black. Yes, so German fruit also helps with the skin. It beautifies the skin. So German is a natural toner. So my ladies, you don't have to buy.
Nana.
Yeah.
You know you have good skin, right?
Thank you.
Is it because of this thing? You are keeping secrets.
Honestly, if I'm to tell the truth, no. But now that I know that there's a natural toner, I'm all for it. It also helps with acne. So German is an excellent skin toner, as I mentioned earlier. It's a moisturizer. It also helps detoxify your skin. So if you are fighting acne and blemishes, then the German fruit is for you. Yes. And you can also use this as a face mask to reduces facial pores and regulates the excess secretion of sebum. The abundance of vitamin C in German detoxifies and purifies the blood, reduces acne, and blesses you with a blemish-free and magnificent skin. So if you want to have a good skin, recently we've had turmeric doing that. You can also incorporate German into your diet. You can make it a face mask and apply it on your face to clear your acne the organic way. Also, as I mentioned, it helps with hypertension. It's an excellent source of iron and vitamin C. So the fruits act as a blood purifier. That's what it does. And it's also vital in treating anemia, in case you don't know. Yeah, so you can make a smoothie or a juice with it and it will help you. Also, since it helps with high blood pressure, it can also reduce your risk of getting stroke. Yes, the fruit alleviates the symptoms of high blood pressure. It also helps us treat infections and diseases. And you can also consume its leaves as well, the German fruit.
Did you eat them raw? You have to mix.
No, you can boil it and prepare tea with it. Yeah.
You know, in Ghana, when we mention tea, most of the time we only think of Milo and
or the milk crab. Yeah.
But you see, with this one, for medicinal purposes, you just need to boil them, and then when it simmers down a bit, you can take them in. And when you mention hypertension, the soursop also helps with that.
Okay.
So now, what it does is it helps to regulate your blood issues, and then the heart becomes a bit better. and then it actually has anti-malarial properties. So with soursop, when you have malaria and you're taking it, it actually helps. So most of the time people ingest too much drugs, and then they neglect the herbal properties of plants.
If you're actually being honest, the malaria drug is very bitter. Very, very bitter. When you have malaria, everything is already bitter. And the medicine is also bitter. So Aluguntugui,
at least you have something sweet to like curb the bitterness. Yes. And it actually also has antidepressants. And when we say antidepressants and antioxidants, what it does is that with your cells in your body, it helps them to stay stronger. It helps them not to age faster. So even as you are aging, you become 50 because of Aluguntugui.
Forever young.
You understand? Your face always smooth like mine.
Skin like butter.
Yes. And then it has anti-cancer properties as well. So with people suffering from cancer, we understand sometimes there is really no cure, but it actually helps you to fight it better. And then instead of dying quicker, you can live much longer than expected.
Yeah, and I'm sure as technology keeps on advancing, more research will be done
into cancer.
Yeah, maybe soursop to see how better it could help, perhaps even cure the disease. And James, when it comes to certain foods, when you are pregnant, you can't enjoy certain food. Pregnant women actually want to take care of certain fruits, but German is one fruit that's really beneficial to pregnant women, and I want to mention some of its benefits. So as a pregnant woman, German is rich in antioxidants as well. It has vitamin C, iron, calcium, potassium, which helps with the blood stuff. Yes, and these minerals and vitamins help strengthen your bones and boost your immunity. It also helps improve digestion. So while you are pregnant, you may experience diarrhea. So you don't need to be taking collodion anymore. Even if you are not pregnant and you are running and you find black on the market, honey, buy some and thank me later. Yes. So that it helps with your gut and digestion. It also helps regulate blood pressure when you are pregnant. Usually most women get high blood pressure during their pregnancy.
That's why my girlfriend is just misbehaving with me.
She's pregnant.
Yes, the least thing.
Congratulations.
I'll be a father soon.
Yeah,
it's about time.
I don't think you get to complain. She's growing a whole baby in her belly. The least you can do is to listen to her whims and qualms and give her every news. She says she wants black.
She doesn't make me rest. But the thing is,
who put her in that position in the first place?
When you like work, that's what happens.
With your date concoctions, now you know the result.
You are the one saying this. I didn't say it's
you
for that. I didn't say it's for that.
Anyway, then listen carefully. This is for you. So, usually most women get high blood pressure during their pregnancy, and it stays with them forever. So, German fruit would help regulate your blood pressure and all that. It helps it reduces your risk of getting high blood pressure. It also gives you immunity because of the antioxidants. It helps you fight a lot of diseases and enhances your immunity. And it also helps increase your RBC or your red blood cell count. So that way it's able to fight diseases. And as a pregnant woman, a lot of things will be coming your way, and you have to try your possible best to stay healthy, not just for yourself and for your baby. So if this fruit increases your red blood cell count, then go for it, honey. It also helps develop your baby's vision. Yes. German research has shown that German improves eyesight. Yes.
I see.
So it has vitamin A. It's very rich in vitamin A, which is an essential nutrient for developing your baby's vision. I've not been
a big fan of the black. But now that you mentioned, I think because I want to see things better. There are things that I cannot miss in this life. I want clear eyes.
Yes, and one very vital benefit it has is that it contains high magnesium content, which plays a huge role in avoiding premature deliveries. So as a pregnant woman, this fruit is a must-have. Yes, its nutrients profile helps ensure complete fetal growth. That way, it helps you prevent premature deliveries. Yes.
Nana.
And it also has it also benefits the hair as well. It helps you grow healthy, lovely hair. Yeah.
Like yours.
Like mine.
You know, as we are speaking about fruits,
Mm-hmm.
we can't just leave it at soursop and the jamming.
Yeah. There's
Yes.
more to come in fruitful insights.
Yes, and there are more benefits to eating fruits. There are certain foods that even helps gain weight. For some of us who are very small, am I small? Some of us who are very small and want to gain weight organically, you could actually take in avocado pear. It has good fats that helps with gaining weight. And then for those of us who want to be very strong men, I've already given you what you need to do. And then now there's a benefit to fruits that we have not touched on,
Yes.
and that's
yes,
what we
yes.
call fruit fasting.
Yes, I'm really glad you mentioned that, James, because in as much as we are talking about fruta, sub-jamming and all that, many of us do not consume fruits. Ghanaians, we hardly eat fruits. You know the whites do that a lot.
They do.
Maybe rice, or they just take apple. What did you have for breakfast? Apple. No. Me Ghana needs to tell me the apple here. But then they know the benefits they get from these fruits. That's why they consume them. There are lots of benefits from eating healthy and also consuming fruits. There are lots of benefits we will get organically from fruits that we won't get any other way unless we have supplements and drugs and all that. When you consume fruits on a daily basis, you wouldn't need to take supplements and things. So James, carry them on that journey.
Yes, so when I say dry fasting, you know, on a regular, when you think of fasting, you think about staying away from food, and then you give yourself maybe 6 to 6. You don't eat anything solid, probably just water, and then when you break. But with fruit fasting, it doesn't necessarily mean you shouldn't eat. It means for the rest of the day or for 2 days, you decide to go on just fruits.
That's my favorite type of fasting.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I didn't know you were a Christian. Oh.
Oh.
Now you like clubbing and popping and things.
Hey, me uncle. Must you tell everybody?
So I
Must you
mean,
tell everybody?
if you want to find her, just go to Bloomberg this Friday. She will be. Don't worry, you will find her there. So like I was saying, you stay away from meals such as banku and all of these things. You just have fruits for the rest of the day. You can do it for 2 or 3 days. And what this does is that, you know, because the body needs energy. When you eat, say, heavy foods, kenke, rice, proteins, what it does is that you are constantly giving the body energy. So the cells do not have to struggle to feed certain parts of the body. But when you starve yourself of food and eat just fruits, now they decide to give certain energy to places that really need it more, because you've taken food away. So what they do is they work better, and then they help with your immune system, your metabolism, and then with aspects of your parts of your body that does not have certain energy, it packs most of the energy there, and then it helps with weight loss, because this reduces a lot of fat intake, and then it actually helps with the heart rate. Your heart works better.
Yeah, that's true, because most of the foods we consume have fats. You can't lie to yourself, even if you are using palm oil, you are using vegetable oil, whatever oil.
Yes.
Every food we cook contains something, and we really love our meat as well. So Ghanaians, no matter what, we usually consume a lot of meat,
Yes.
which has a lot of fat, and makes us obese and gives us a lot of problems. So with the fruit fasting,
Yes,
it
it's
really
good.
helps break down fats.
And I noticed something from watching Chinese people and the Asians especially.
Yes.
What they do is that anytime they are eating, whether it's meat, rice, anything, they have either vegetables or fruits by them.
Their fruits in itself are usually very healthy. They eat a lot of healthy
Yes.
fruits.
And then they actually add these fruits so that it becomes a balanced diet. Not only an midi being cool, so in the afternoon I'll eat some orange. No, they make sure whatever they are eating on that table is balanced. And then you notice some of them have certain teas they do with lemon, some herbs, and then they keep it so
They
well.
don't joke with their teas.
Right? So it's best to try to do some fruit fasting. Sometimes it wouldn't kill you, maybe for a day, and then you can continue. This would actually help your body, and you grow well, you age well, your skin becomes smoother. You get a nice girl like Nanama over
Yeah,
here.
James, I don't even think this fruit fasting, if they are dedicated to it, will be a problem. Because looking at the religions we have in Ghana, we fast.
We fast.
Yes, the Muslims fast, the Christians fast, and even the traditionalists fast as well. Yes. So as Ghanaians, fruit fasting will not be an issue. I know a lot of churches are embarking on fasting as we've entered a new year. One of these days, try fruit fasting. Yeah.
So Nana,
Yes.
as we've spoken about the benefits and how best people can improve upon their health,
Yeah.
I think that we have to touch on one thing. Excessive eating of certain fruits can also be very bad for you.
Yeah.
So whilst we are encouraging you to eat more fruits, you should check the intake and then see which one is best for you, because for some people certain fruits are not good because of health conditions as well. So it will be best to check from your doctor before you ingest so much of a particular fruit.
Yeah, thank you so much, James, for joining me here today. And on that note, let's continue to eat well and live right and stay healthy, and let's continue to consume a lot of food. Next week will come your way same time. This is the Agro Riches podcast with me, Nanamu for UING, and today with
James. And don't forget the concoction. It's good. It's good.
Please, can someone tell me the the name for dates in your local dialect? You could drop it on. You can drop it in the chat box on Facebook. Thank you so much, and please do well to subscribe to the Agro Riches TV on YouTube and join us on Facebook at Agro Riches, and all our social media platforms. You can find us at Agro